Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Today it's modern versus old destroyers. It's one of the missions from the Naval Academy. Balance your ship numbers over your technology advances in order to compete against a force of 8 outdated destroyers and their leader, which is an advanced and powerful ship. Do not underestimate the enemy, as a destroyer action is usually close and intense, where guns and torpedoes can hurt you dearly, no matter your technology advantage. The enemies might attempt to retreat if they become overwhelmed, so the speed of your ships will be a crucial factor for completing this mission. Ah yes, here we go again. Enemies retreating. And if it's a battleship that's retreating at 35 knots, it's one thing. It's a destroyer retreating at 55 knots, good luck ever catching that. The enemy fleet's going to consist of 8 destroyers, or actually 9 destroyers. I think these are the 8 older ones. And one supposedly more modern boat. I need to sink 55% of enemies and, at the same time, keep 55% of my own ships alive. Now, I'm thinking destroyers, maneuverability. This is probably going to help me a bit more than firepower. Because with this, I'll also have better ability to avoid enemy torpedoes. The balanced techs give you a bit of everything. But I've noticed that this one also gives you ASW, so anti-submarine warfare. Not so much that there are submarines in the game, at least not in Alpha 6 version 73, what I'm currently running. But it will allow me to detect the torpedoes a little better. Now, let's see what I can design. What can I work with? I can build 3 DDs with this current budget. Unless I go for smaller ones, but no, I want to build a destroyer leader. I'm going to go for a gunboat, preferably an agile gunboat, and one that's capable of dodging. So I'll need a lot of speed. I'll need auxiliary engines 4 and shaft 3, so I'll just be operating with 1 destroyer. That is risky, because if I lose my 1 ship, I am just done for. So be it. Anti-flooding 3. Reinforced bulkheads. Increased tonnage to full. Too much budget. Reduce speed a bit. Let's say I can do about 42 knots tops. Yeah, now I have plenty of budget left, because I still want to add a good acoustic system. The sonar 3 is going to add a lot of tower cost, but at the same time give me a lot of torpedo warning. Which, with this ship, I might need, as she has a turning circle of 454 meters. If you shrink that all the way down, the turning circle goes down to 283 meters, but I'll have a significantly smaller ship with significantly less deck space. Still, this might be a better option, because with it, I'll have a lot more capabilities of avoiding torpedoes. Turn rate is now 5.29 degrees. And now it's 4.92. Turning slowdown, 9%. And if I do it like this, it's going to be minus 39%. Ouch. So this is pretty bad. That's the advantage, I guess, of having a small, fatter ship. So smaller as in less long, but wider, relative to each other. Versus having a very, very long ship. I don't like that turning circle much. I just halfway, 378, 24% turning slowdown. I can get behind that. Now, I'm always going to need at least 1 torpedo launcher, and I'm going to need at least 1 main gun. Unfortunately, I only have access to the 5-inch gun. And it's a single barrel. I also, however, have access to barbettes. I can put a medium barbette up there, or a small super firing one. And I can also put those somewhere closer to the stern. First, the secondary tower. These have an output of 11.1... No, sorry, an output of 5.4 rounds a minute. I want to max that. Oh, I cannot max that. I can only go for enhanced. 6 rounds a minute, 9.9 seconds. How fast do they turn? That's still a stat that isn't exactly listed. Now I'm taking on destroyers, so I'm thinking Lyddite 2 might in fact be enough. I just need a lot of shell damage. HE shell damage at that. The best rangefinder I can fit. I don't think long range is any use, so let's go for short range instead. Right, funnel. I don't think one big funnel is going to cut it. No, I'm going to need a second one. 100% engine efficiency. Triple hull bottom. I'm approaching the weight limit, but definitely not the money limit. I'll also need one torpedo tube, at least. How much more can I fit gun-wise? One there, one there. I'm over limit, weight limit, but not budget. Can I still put barbettes down the middle of the ship? I can't? Come on now. Oh, and you cannot put a 5-incher on there. That sucks. Nope, no joy. Huh. I was really expecting to be able to put another 5-inch gun there, but apparently that is not how the game wants to work. Ship is overweight. Fine, I'll up the limit again. Alright, armament. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-inch guns. I have so much money left, but I really don't want to go to a smaller DD. I can put a couple of 3-inch guns on the sides. They fire out to a max range of 5.9. They won't be terribly effective, but at least it's another gun. And they fire out to a range of, well, if you want to have them accurate, about 2,500 meters. Alright, up the displacement. Oh, it's still not going to fit? Okay, go down to 40 knots. 40 knots. I have so much cash left. What do I possibly upgrade about it? Because I'm running into displacement issues. Anti-torpedo bulge, you can't have that. You cannot have citadel protection. I can have heavy shells. I can have an increased amount of shells. I can have better torpedoes, or change the torpedo propulsion to fast. That might actually be quite useful. Because if I'm going to use these, then shit has hit the fan. And let's change this. Can I fit them here? Not quite. Yeah, here. Because I only need to get lucky once with these torpedo tubes. They're pretty sizable torps, especially at 20-inch. They do about 3,900 damage, and they travel at 57 knots. If I make them smaller, they travel at 56.5, so you don't lose out too much on the speed. Still inside a weight limit. Radio direction finder could be helpful, because it allows me to get a better reading on where the enemy is. Money is done. No, money's not done though. Weight is done. Where do I save? There has to be somewhere I can save, but it's not going to be armor. I don't like it. It doesn't help me that much either. Nor does that. There, just take off one torpedo tube. That'll be enough. Just tack on a bit more armor, although I doubt it's going to help much. Particularly belt armor. There, 1.5 inches of belt armor. This thing can pen at 1,000 meter range, 10 inches of belt armor. So how effective it's going to be, I have no idea. Let's take this ship, the Vachon, out for a spin. I do have a small aft weight offset though, hold on. 19. There is one thing that I could try. Is to put 2 guns on the bow. I have to wait, I've said still 5-6. Yeah, that doesn't fit. You need a different barbette. Ship's overweight. Lovely. Okay, so that whole plan just does not fit. 3-8. 3-2. I don't like that 3-2. But I cannot move the back island any further forward. Ship's overweight. Understood. 1, 2, 3 guns on the stern. 1 just amidships. And a weird cluster of guns on the bow. Oh, hold on. Could I move the main tower further forward? This is interesting. I might be able to field another one. Just in a slightly different position. Just behind the main tower. I really hope that it's able to rotate though. Because that's not something that I'm able to quickly establish. After weight offset 0.8. 0.2. 0.1. Gun, gun, gun. 1 amidships. I still have a lot of cash left, but we'll just have to run it. Let's see. There's going to be a lot of dancing around with this ship. What's the starting range? 1 British destroyer against 9 Italian DDs. Enemy smoke to the northwest. Don't torpedo unless given permission. Vashon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns. 5-inch. Range 9.2. Output 5.9 rounds a minute. I carry a lot of rounds at 1750, but against 8 destroyers... No, we had 9 destroyers. I'm going to need quite a lot of it. Oh, we already have eyes on them. Jeez, that's close. Stop. That thing just came out of the mist out of nowhere. Fire high explosive shells. Come left. And set a smoke screen. Torpedoes in the water. Immediately get detected by the Vashon. Now I should have all the guns turned starboard. By the way, one thing I've noticed in the comment section. Whenever I zoom in like this, people are going, oh no, you should zoom out more and get more of a feel for the battle. When I zoom out more, people are going, oh no, you should zoom in more because I don't get enough sense of what the ship is doing. What? Which is it, guys? Make up your mind. Just please make up your mind. There's no pleasing you. Vashon didn't lose any speed in the turn, or lost a bit and recovered it. Ow. Aggressive, please. Just open up. Range 2-7. My chances of hitting this guy inside of smoke? Probably not very good. Still, I have these things. I might as well use them. And I only need to sink 5 of their ships. That should constitute 55%. Has he detected the torpedo? Quite possibly, because they suddenly start turning. Range 2.8. Not a chance in hell that I'm going to be hitting that ship. This was sort of the plan, however, with the torpedo tubes. Either force them to turn, or just deliver those torpedo tubes at a range of 500 meters. If that. Range 2. Oh, torpedoes in the water. Turn starboard. The rest of them are over there. So I'm hoping that I can take out these guys before the rest shows up. What we have over here is the Intrepido. 38 knots. And it might be one of the ship classes that also represents the others. The Falco Same design. She carries 19-inch torpedoes with a visibility of 40% bonus. So, worse. Main armament is 5-inch, 4-inch, 3-inch and 2-inch. Come on. I'm going to charge down the Intrepido before she's able to get another set of torpedoes away. My starboard torpedo is reloaded. But I'll have to hand deliver it right to that ship, because she will detect it and she will start to turn. Intrepido is halfway reloaded. Oh great, here comes the rest of the group. Range, 1.2 kilometers out. Engine 2 is damaged. Oh no. It's going to slow me down. Could we please start landing hits? I've done 5.3 damage total. At least their accuracy is just about as bad as mine. Range, 600 meters. Port torpedo tube. Please. Any day now. Torpedo away. Good luck dodging that one. The Intrepido is gonna get hit. They're trying to slow down, I think. Boom. 418 damage. Slams into the ship. Immediately flooding the Intrepido severely. And is that going to kill her? She is still flooding. My engine damage has been repaired. Switch target to the Falco. The Intrepido is still here. I was really hoping I'd get rid of that ship. Target fast speed, minus 90%. Target maneuver, minus 58%. And we're still trying to aim. Intrepido is still flooding. I think the Intrepido will not have a lot of speed anymore. Let's charge towards the Falco. The closer I get, the less the chance of this destroyer, the Pontieri, to actually launch torpedoes, because I'll be keeping the Falco in the way. Now the port torpedo tube has been launched, the starboard has not yet been launched. I'm still trying to get the guns on target. Range 800 meters. There's nothing quite like having a very close knife fight destroyer battle. Starboard tube. Torpedo away. Falco must have immediately spotted that torpedo. She's trying to avoid. Flash fire on the Vashon, losing a turret. Torpedo hits the Falco amidships. Range is now 300 meters. Exceptionally close range. Another flash fire and the Vashon loses another of her turrets. Holy shit. How much do I have left? Not much. Oh man. Falco is trying to move away. My accuracy is still only 4.9%. And let me guess, the other one's still here. Yeah, Intrepido is still here. I should have gone with double torpedo tubes. There, finally, the Falco is down. But the Vashon is not going to be combat effective anymore. She still can do 33 knots, which is actually really good for her current condition. But the problem lies in that the rest of the ships have shown up. And now it's a fight of 6 versus 1. With me being the wounded one. Did I just torpedo another ship? Maybe. I don't think this is going to work. Let's try something else. Let's try to optimize for firepower. Hopefully I'll get double turrets. Main guns. 5-inch. Yeah, double barrel and even triple barrel. So I might be able to try the same thing now, just with slightly less powerful engines. And less maneuverability. Less armor as well. Even anti-flooding. That's pretty respectable. Super heavy shells, high TNT. I'm going to go for a full gunboat now. Generation 2 radar rangefinder. Hydro 1. Stereoscopic. No. Coincidence rangefinding. Alright, different build. Again, money is going to be no object, I think, but displacement will be. I need another one. A small funnel. Engine efficiency is set. Secondary tower. Here. Oh, I still need to upgrade my damage output here. Autoloaders. Reload. 8.5 seconds. Judging by what I'm up against, maybe this is too much. Oh, and... oh, it's not gonna fit. It's way too heavy what I'm trying to build. Probably because I'm using geared turbines instead of the geared turbines too. Oh, this is gonna be pretty difficult to work with. 4-inch dual barrels. Reload in 5 seconds. Barbette. Small superfiring barbette. That can fit. Very close to displacement weight. But I will build 2 destroyers. Which I'm not sure if I'm happy with. Because if I'm building 2 destroyers, that means I also have to manage 2 destroyers. Fast torpedoes. Bigger is better. There, now I'm down to 1 destroyer. I think I might actually prefer this. Hold on. No, 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 no. I want radar. 22? With 22, I can just get 2 destroyers. 22-inch torpedoes, which will still hit like a truck. I have a lot of wasted deck space here. But with the displacement, I don't think I can go much lower. Or maybe I can. There. 3,400 tons. But it doesn't shrink the ship down, so maybe I'd better use it for armor. Make it... how did I do that just a moment ago? Slow it down a bit. No, I lowered the displacement, that was it. I might even be able to fit a respectable amount of armor on it for a destroyer. Deck is pretty useless. Maybe put a bit more on the turrets to prevent further flash fires. Hold on, that doesn't add or take away anything? Interesting. Okay, different type of ship. Gunboat destroyer. High TNT explosives. Super heavy shells. Which means better range, but also better shell damage. Electro-hydraulic turrets rotate a lot faster. Autoloaders. And 2 torpedo tubes per side for those quick drive-by shootings. Let's try this again. And this time around I'm going to keep the time acceleration a little lower, because previously they got very close, very quick. And I really didn't like that. Pilade Bronzetti and Espero. Torpedoes denied, unless otherwise directed. Managing 1 DD was interesting enough. Managing 2 destroyers is going to be trickier. Keep going. They seem to be really close, according to the radar. 6 kilometers out, give or take. 7-7. Whoa, 5-5. Come starboard. Contact. Range. 4 clicks out. Accuracy already. Accuracy is already 1%. Already 1%. Yeah, close enough. I'm gonna let the ship dictate what sort of shells it wants to use. We're actually getting hits. Impressive. So far, it hasn't decided to smoke up yet. Where's the rest? What are you built as? 5-inch gun, 4 or 3-inch guns, just a lot of them, and a quadruple torpedo turret in the middle of the ship. Right. So I gotta stay right in front of them, making sure I'm harder to hit. The moment he starts to get the opportunity of getting in front or getting broadside, it's gonna get really risky. Because then he'll start to be a massive risk with all of those guns. Right now, I'm forcing him to use just his bow gun. And potentially a small bit of his port side. Now, at 2 kilometers out, I don't think I stand a chance at landing torpedoes, so I might as well not bother. Identification's proceeding, 59%. Turn away. Accuracy, a whole 3%. Aggressive. Just keep shooting. 75%, 81%. Torpedoes in the water. Come right. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Let's detach from the Espero. Espero, you're gonna push in. Believe it or not. Maybe just turn the other way instead. Maintain fire on the Orion. 5-inch guns, 3-inch guns. Maximum bulkheads. Sonar 1. So she'll get some warning. Those torpedoes have been detected over there. Not a problem. Orion is still trying to get her torpedo. No, the Espero is still trying to get her guns to actually turn the right way. Hitting them is pretty poorly chanced. 1.9. Smoke's gonna run out in 3 minutes. At which point I'll start feeling the full might of these guys. More torpedoes launched. This time by potentially another type of design. Fire on the Orion. Orion's now 1-5 out and turning in. Alright, come starboard with the Espero. I want the Parle to turn back. I don't want to immediately have fire from all of these guys. It's not the plan. Come, right. Quick, quick, quick. Maximum turn. Get those port torpedoes off. Torpedoes away. Big torpedoes, 22 inches, are rushing towards the Orion. And the Orion has no chance to evade. Purely by the fast nature of these torpedoes. And bang. 1800 damage. Immediately putting the structural integrity to 14%, starting multiple fires and causing a bunch of flooding. Espero, you have done your job. Come back. Orion could very well be the first casualty. There she goes. Well done. Alright, so that was pretty painless. That took me no severe hits. Oh, we got the Orion D1 as well. And the Ushsok. Is that the same build? No, different build. Quintuple launcher, a quadruple launcher on the stern. There's more of a gunboat build. And over here, I don't know. We're still identifying. Yeah, here we go. It's the same type. Time for the Pilade to make a gun run. Oh, hold on. Torpedoes have been launched by the Orient D1. Steer clear. Pilade Brendryen can push in now. So far, only taking 2% of damage. Nothing too serious. I say that now, I'm probably going to regret that in a second. Range, 2 clicks. I'm trying to do another one of those torpedo rushes. And these are the torpedoes from the Orient, so it's pretty toothless. If I can get the port torpedo launch, maybe the starboard torpedo launcher away against the Orient, then I can use the port torpedo launch against the Ushok before she's capable of returning fire, because her torpedoes are on the stern. So she doesn't have too many options there. A Sparrow, come left. Oh, hold on. No. I forgot about the torpedoes. Range 2-3. Pilade. I can already see the comment section going, oh no, you're watching the ships too close. Now you can see the torpedoes coming. What do you want? Do you want cinematics or don't you? Torpedoes have been launched by the Ushok, so it did get her torpedoes away. Hopefully I'll be able to dance around those. Good hit on the Orient 1. 197 damage and fire. Hard right. Range, 1 kilometer out. Her detection is Hydro 2. This is your torpedo target. Normal when ready. 800 meters out. Come on. 600 meters out. Torpedoes away. Hard back to port. Torpedoes on the Orient 1. Starboard torpedoes away. Oh, look at that. If this works, I immediately get rid of 2 ships. This should kill the Ushok. And these don't look too good, actually. Yes! 1 hit. On the Orient 1. Ushok D3 is dead. Orient D1 should soon follow. Perfect torpedo run by the Pilade. A Sparrow, come to starboard. There goes the Orient D1. Nice work, guys. Nice work. Orient D2 has already launched her torpedoes and I've already dodged them. So now it's time for the Sparrow to make another run. Target. Orient D2. I guess the game ran out of naming convention at some point. I got no smokescreen, so I will take a bit of damage from them probably. Hopefully nothing too serious. The plan, starboard torpedo launchers against the Orient, then, depending on how the formation reacts, immediately come massively to starboard and try to get the port torpedoes away against the Orient D3. Oh! Juicy hit by the Sparrow. That puts the Orient D2 in a very bad spot. Having lost an engine and on flooding, she's going to try and change her formation. Or at least her position in the formation. This, however, also throws off my plans. Because now I'm pretty far away. Pilade, start pushing in as well. Yep, the Orient D2 is definitely trying to move away. Maintain fire on the Orient D2. Speed on the Orient D2 is 29 knots and slowing. She's still flooding. Bulkheads, maximum. She'll control that. I've seen destroyers come back from worse. I am, however, concerned that any of these DDs is suddenly going to start launching torpedoes at me and I'll have very little time to react. Come on, put her down. 25 knots. And still slowing. Accuracy is now 22% on the Sparrow. Way to go. 35% chance. Please then actually do continue to fire. 38% chance. For some reason my turrets are silent, even though they have a perfect firing position. Come on, shoot! Thank you. 36% chance. Fire. More fire. Another couple of fires has been set. Damage to the secondary tower. The Aspero, however, is playing this very risky. And we have a torpedo launch from the Ushok D2. Hopefully I'll be able to avoid that in time. The Ushok base has not launched yet. The Orion might soon launch. And the Orion D2, as a parting gift, decides to send out torpedoes. I'm not even sure against who, though. Because the Aspero was already in her turn. I think I'm outturning my turrets here. Orion D3. One click out. That's too far. The torpedoes have the range. But that ship will detect and avoid way before that time. Come on. I thought these are the best rotation speeds of turrets that I had. Why am I not seeing damage coming out of the Aspero? Oh shit! Oh no! Ow! Starboard torpedoes on the Ushok. Launch when ready. So the Ushok has torpedoes on her stern. Nasty. Port torpedoes first, the Ushok. Let's see if I can do another double drive-by. That's one. Dead. Ushok's trying to avoid. The Orion. Hold on, I took an ammo detonation. 4-inch belt. Right, that'll do it. Ushok is trying desperately to avoid. And she'll succeed. As opposed to the Aspero, who is in a pretty bad spot. The Bronzetti is trying to rush in. The thing is, I need to keep 55% of my ships alive. Not 50, 55. So more than... Yeah, if I lose one ship, I die. The mission's over. I need to kill the Orion D2. Because then they have lost more than 55% of their ships, and I win. So this destroyer has to be sunk very quickly. And the Aspero has to keep fighting for her life. She's still doing some damage, but not really against the right ship. Unfortunately, I'm thinking her turrets are all port side. Yeah, her turrets are all port side, so not helpful. Accuracy is building up versus the already severely damaged Orion D2. Come on, it doesn't need much more. It's down to 0.7, 0.6. Fire. Dead. The Orion D2 has sunk. And that completes the mission. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Oh, those couple of drive-by shootings were perfect. I really enjoyed that. You just don't really have the same thing with battleships as you do with destroyers. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. I know I will have offended some people by either zooming in too far or too little, but I'm playing the game, and if you want to play the game yourself, the link is down below in the description. Thank you for watching. I hope you had fun with the destroyers, and I shall see you guys soon for another episode.